everyone, thank you for joining me again on the channel, or if it's your first time, then welcome. We're going to begin on the front of our couch, so like seated forward out of this, cushy part. And we're just going to go ahead and begin with some shoulder rolls to loosen up this whole area. Actually, if you wanted, you could even do this a little bit. Kind of whatever feels is within your range of motion and feels okay to do, then just go ahead and do that. I'm going to go this way a little bit too, actually. So, make sure there's some nice movement through there. Then going opposite direction one more time. Okay. And then we're just going to do some seated cat-cow. So this is angry cat, and then go forward, look up for cow, and you can lean in and forward, go forward again, as much as is comfortable. So say you don't have a lot of mobility in your spine, then just go back as much as you can handle this way, and then if you can only go forward a little tiny bit, then just do that. That's perfectly fine. Do what's within your range of motion. Okay, let's go forward again. Alright, and if you'd like, you could do as many of those as you need to do, but I'm going to go ahead and move on. So we're going to be doing some circles, some like center circles. I'm not sure what else you call it. But we're just going to be taking our middle and rotating it in a circular motion, going one way, 2, 3, and really get yourself into this. I think that was 4, 5, 6, and then we need to go the other way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Sit up nice and tall again. So for the next part, let's go ahead and get on the floor for this one. I'm using a different mat today than I normally do because this mat is actually very thick, and so that's why I like it. And I'm going to go ahead, I know this might look a little weird, but if you can do this and just kind of kneel, then go ahead and do that. And then we're going to take the upper body and we're just going to take the pressure out of it. So we're just going to kind of go into our couch like this. The base is kind of in this couch, so sorry if it's muffled a little bit. But the idea is to take the pressure kind of out of your upper and middle back a bit. Because maybe you don't want to get on the floor, because this movement is typically down on the floor, like all the way on the floor. This is, well, I'm calling it a modified version of kind of child's pose, but a very modified version. And child's pose is typically a floor movement where you're all the way on the floor. Okay? And then let's go ahead and do another modified version, which is to go out to one side. And for this one, yeah, I can feel that. You're just kind of leaning into the side that is stretching. So this side. Yeah, I can definitely feel that all through that side. It feels actually quite nice. And you can, just kind of this can be a very passive thing if you want, a very passive stretch. You can just rest your head onto the arm if that's what you wanted to do. Okay, let's go back to center, and then go to the other side since we want to make it even. Okay. This side is stretching now. We're kind of leaning into this, the stretching side more. Give it a better stretch. then we're just going to do a seated version, camel pose. So just take your hands kind of like this, put them on your lower back, and then kind of arch the back so that you're stretching your front. And if this does not feel good towards the front of your couch, actually, what you could do, you know, if you really wanted, if it really doesn't feel good to do what I was just doing, then just do it like this. Just kind of arch your back and just do that. I mean, yes, that's a very lazy way of doing it, but at least it's starting to stretch this area. Although I will say I do not feel it as much, so I think I'm going to just move back to what I was doing because I could definitely feel it a lot better doing this version. My back is kind of sore. I can definitely feel that right now. Okay. All right. And then for our final stretch that we're going to be doing, let's go ahead and come to the front, very, very front of your couch. Make sure you have a nice, make sure your hands are pushing on the couch cushions. And then we're just gonna take our feet out into kind of like a tabletop kind of position. And we're scooting our butt completely off the edge of the couch because I have found that this feels excellent. I mean, it's a little bit of a workout for your arms, but it feels excellent on your lower back. It like pulls the lower back and helps to lengthen it. So it feels really good. At least for me, it feels really good. If it doesn't feel good, if you have some kind of problem with your back or it's like a torture for your arms, then do not do this. But if you have it within your range of motion and it's not a torture, then I highly recommend it. There's other stuff that you can do too, like if you wanted, you could maybe hang from a doorway that's open and get the same kind of effect on your back, really on your whole back if you did it that way. Sorry about the noise, that might be the garbage truck or something, I'm guessing. Okay, and let's scoot back onto the couch. Oh. If that was a little bit hard on your wrists, then just go ahead and do a counter stretch real quick. So go in the opposite direction that they were just being forced into. So just do this. Okay. And yeah, I guess that's everything. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you do subscribe so that you are notified whenever I put out a new video. I put out new videos every single week, and I will see you on the next video. So see you then. Bye.